Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 2012's homecoming game, the Oxford Wildcats versus the Southfield Lathrup Chargers. The Wildcats come into tonight's contest with a record of 2-3 versus Southfield at 1-4. If the Wildcats are going to make the playoffs, the charge starts today, Jim.
No problem at all. Exactly. Great to have you along with us on Oxford Community TV. And it's, of course, Friday night football, and it's a cool one tonight. We're all protected here. We got our multi-camera shot once again. Looking forward to the kickoff. Again, 2-3 Chargers, or 2-3 Wildcats, 1-4 Chargers. Getting ready to pick up the call. I'm Jim Hughes, and we have Claude Lathner to do your call. Claude?
Here's the opening kickoff. The Wildcats will be receiving. They'll be going south to north. The ball's kicked into the end zone. We have a touchback.
That'll be bring it out to the 20, and that was number 27 for the Wildcats. And, of course, that is.
Wildcats will start with 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Number 27 back to receive the ball for the Wildcats was Scott Studenrock. Student will hear his name all night long. He's been a very important part of this team's effort so far this year. So the Wildcats have got to get things turned around here, and it starts tonight. So under center, Glacier Wellington, the sophomore, number 10. He's quarterback to your Wildcats all season long. Looks over the D. Hands the ball off to number 19. That's Logan. Liam Logan. Liam with a nice hard run for a gain of about 7 yards. Liam Logan has been the primary ball carrier since about the third game of the season. Done a fine job.
11:43 in the opening quarter of action here. We got no score. Great to have you along with us, and it's Oxford versus Southfield Lathrup tonight. I tell you, JR, you're right. The campaign starts now. They need to get on the winning track if they even plan on making it to the playoffs.
Absolutely, John. In fact, I want to double-check their record. It may be 3-3, but we got to get to 6 wins to get to the playoffs, and they got 3 games left. So I think their record is 3-3. That was my mistake earlier. So here we go. Wellington. Again to Logan over the left side. Logan's got room. Logan stiff arms. Logan's got a big run going. Logan out over the 50-yard line. Brought down from behind. Liam Logan brought down kind of funny. It looks like he twisted his leg. He's getting up a little bit slow.
I hope he's okay.
Nice run by Liam Logan. Nice stiff arm.
He's still kind of walking away in trouble a little bit.
Well, the way he got pulled down there looked like he might have stretched his groin a little bit.
That's what you worry about on that quarter on the keeper. I'm telling you, unbelievable stuff there.
Absolutely, and that was a great run. Liam secured the ball over the left side of that line. Got a big run out of it. Got the ball over the 50-yard line. This is the Wildcats' opening possession here at homecoming. It's cold and it's wet.
It is a cool one here. We're up here in the booth, but obviously we had everybody out there, and it is football weather. 11:05 here in our first quarter. Both teams are talking it over on the sidelines. You're watching OCTV. You can catch our games at OCCTV.org on Peg Central. Make sure to check it out online. If you didn't want to come down here to the stadium and you want to see this game a few days from now, we'll have it uploaded on our Peg Central, OCCTV.org. Log on.
Also, Jim, you guys are playing the games, replaying the games every Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock, I believe. Is that not correct?
And we had Thursday, so yeah, and the weekend. Yeah, we are definitely moving into that realm right now.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats into Southfield territory for the first time. Wellington hands the ball off. That's number 45, Nick Adorn. Number 42. 42, that's Benny Line back in the lineup after a early season injury. Benny Line with a nice carry, another 6-yard gain.
Saw him on the sidelines for a few of the games. It's good to see him back in the lineup.
That twisted ankle that he suffered. Here's a replay of Ben Line taking a handoff from Wellington over the left side for a good gainer. Okay, here's Wellington. Hands the ball off, Line again. Line hit at the line of scrimmage and pushes forward to get 2 yards. Nice job for Benny Line.
Getting close to that first down mark there, but good to see Line back in lineup. And I tell you, it seems like they're keying on him with getting the ball to him.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2, maybe a long 2, closer to 3. Ben Line in that long line of line.
Oh, you're not going to start, are you?
Oh.
Hey,
no,
again, we want to just mention, we want to thank our students out there braving the cold, our people downstairs running the control room, Bruce Holliday on the call. Station manager Ken LaPlace, station director Kendall Place here tonight as well. Thank you,
Wellington
Ken.
hands the ball off to number 45, Adorn. Adorn gets very close to the first down. Good run, and I think the tackler kind of threw him forward and is going to give him the first down.
You know, I noticed something, Jared. We got graphics on the board here tonight. I understand by the end of the game, Bruce Holliday is going to have a camera up in the Oxford blimp or something. From what I mean, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, Wildcats, 1st and 10, inside the 40-yard line of Southfield, Lathrup. Wellington rolls out to his right, smartly dumps the ball.
That's some smart play there, how he rolled on. He saw he was in trouble, and he saw someone out there. So, I mean, it definitely
once he gets outside that pocket, as long as there's a receiver in the area, he can dump the ball. So that was a good play on Wellington. It doesn't result in a first down or yardage, but it's a smart heads-up play by the young sophomore quarterback.
9:26 in time frame in the first quarter of action here. No score on homecoming night 2012. Everybody excited about all the activities that took place this week.
Liam Logan back in the lineup in the tailback position, so that groin must be just fine. Like to have you stick around and watch the halftime celebration, see who's crowned in the court. Logan with the handoff over the right side. Logan again breaks tackles, cuts back in the middle and over the 30-yard line and close to the first down.
Looks like
Liam Logan looked real good on that run again. That groin injury didn't hold him back at all.
Not bad at all. Exactly. Good to see him back up there, and he's getting some major yardage for the Wildcats tonight.
And that will be a first down for the Wildcats. So they've taken the ball from their own 20-yard line and marched methodically right down the field. Liam Logan leading the charge with a couple real nice runs and backed up by Benny Line. So the ball inside the 30, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Opening drive, homecoming 2012. Wildcats in desperate need of a victory. Wellington hands the ball off. Again, big opening on the left side for Liam Logan. Logan secured the ball nicely, got 3-yard gain, Jim.
Is that good? Oh, that's close to first down territory. Well, we got a few yards to go.
That was a first down play. Going to be about a 2.5-yard run. This is another one of those things tonight with the rain, the way it is in this turf. Just outstanding. The kids have good traction, and there's no mud, and it's not a mess. It's a great way to have a football game on a sloppy night.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Wellington tosses the ball out to Anderson. Anderson with the pickup. Does a nice job staying on his feet. There's Anderson. Number 28, I believe that's Brennan Orr. Brennan Orr did a real nice job. Now, in high school football, if you're down with a knee, when you catch the ball, you're down. And Brennan Orr kept his knee off the turf.
That was good.
And made a nice run after the catch.
Brendan Orr on that. Smart play for Brendan Orr and keeping the Wildcats' offensive drive on the way down the field. Not bad at all.
So it's going to be a first down for the Wildcats. They can still get a first down without going into the end zone. So not quite first and goal. Wellington hands the ball off to Logan. Logan over the right side. Got some room. Gets about 4 yards. Liam Logan has really matured as the season has gone on. He's turning into a nice tailback.
And I kind of think he missed being out on the field, so I think he's making up for all the time he wasn't out there, right?
Well, Liam's been out there most of the time. It's Benny Line that was out for a while.
Oh, Benny was, okay.
And I think Benny's in the lineup now, replacing Line.
Okay.
Or Logan. Logan Line, I'm so confused.
Don't say that.
Benny Line in the backfield. Handoff from Wellington over the right side. Got tripped up in the backfield. Not much there. No gain on the play. Ben Line, number 42.
Now, JR, I'm kind of wondering if you might be right, 2 and 3, because they're 1 and 4. That totals 5. Did they have an extra game in there somewhere? Or
well, we'll double check those records.
Okay,
for sure.
We will. I just want to make sure.
We know Southfield only has 1 victory on the season.
Yeah.
So we got 7 minutes to go. The Wildcats still control the ball in their opening possession.
No score in the first quarter.
Glacier Wellington, number 10. 3rd down and about 7. Wellington fakes a handoff.
He's holding on to it.
He's got a man wide open. That's number 26. Gets right down to the goal line. 26, that's Kyle Anderson. He's not into the end zone yet, but he probably will have a first down.
They thought he was in there. Stopped just shy, maybe about 2 yards to go on that, I'm guessing.
I think it's closer to 2 inches to go for a touchdown there, Jim.
Yeah, I think you're close.
It is. I don't know how they can spot that ball without it being over the goal.
Lathrup has literally got to line up in the end zone. You're right. It's the 1 inch line. And hey,
nice job by Kyle Anderson putting his head down, bulling away into a first down. So it's first in inches for a touchdown for the Wildcats.
You still got to push from down there. I remember a professional game a few weeks ago. They couldn't get it in from that angle. So
well, watch Wellington going straight ahead. No, Wellington hands the ball off
and
to
it looks
Liam
like
Logan.
Logan
scores a touchdown on homecoming day.
It's 6:01 in the opening of the quarter. It's a TD for Oxford. They'll try to add an extra point to it. Again, great stuff here at the homecoming 2012.
Well, you know, the conventional wisdom would have been, hey, let's hand the ball, or let Wellington do a quarterback sneak. But you know what? One of the reasons Bud Riley is revered as a coach is Liam Logan had some big runs, and he rewarded him by giving him the ball at the goal line. So
exactly.
Nice touchdown there by Liam Logan.
Looking good for the Oxford Wildcats. They'll try to capitalize on this one with the extra point.
Nelson on to kick the extra point.
And that looks good. You can't do any better than that. 7-0 at 6:01 here in the opening quarter of action here at the Oxford Stadium.
Wildcats controlled the ball for nearly 7 minutes, drove the ball from their own 20-yard line, went 80 yards for a touchdown. Couple pass plays mixed in there, but primarily everything was done on the run. Brennan Orr contributed with a nice pass catch and run after the catch. So the Wildcats find themselves on top of Southfield Lathrop Chargers, 7-0 with 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter.
Great shot of the band
good to have
there.
you back with us tonight.
Good to be back with you tonight. Good to have Oxford football, and this is what you. I always like what you say. Nice football weather. This is actual football weather we're enjoying right now.
It takes a hardy soul to sit in the stands tonight.
Yeah.
And there are a bunch of hardy souls.
Looking across the Southfield Lathrop side, it doesn't look like too many made the trip up, but we got a few braving the chill over there.
Southfield Lathrop Chargers versus the Oxford Wildcats. 6 minutes to go. Wildcats have scored the first touchdown of the evening. Number 1, Josh Nelson ready to kick the ball off. We'll see the Chargers for the first time on their offensive game. Here we go. Nelson to kick the ball. Booming kick all the way into the end zone. There'll be no return on that one.
It looks like
Josh Nelson with a nice kick. Going to be a touchback in the end zone.
Almost looked like he was starting to run it out and then realized, I don't think so.
Well, in high school football, if it breaks the plane, there's no running it out. So
that was number 24. I don't know if you said. Did you say the name? It was Adrian Church on the receive there. Smart play, just holding it back, and out to the 20 it comes, and the Chargers will go on an offensive bid here to hopefully maybe get something on the board. Again, it's good to have you with us on the ATT Uverse Network and Charter System. We broadcast here. Again, as I always want to mention, check OCCTV.org. All of our programming can be seen online in its entirety under Peg Central, OCCTV.org.
Okay, the Wildcats on defense now. The Chargers with a tight formation at the line. Number 24 trying to sneak out there. Over the left side, got the pitch. 24, Adrian Church, gets a couple of yards. A little bit different formation for the Chargers.
Definitely.
Wildcats are ready for it, though. Obviously, their coaches scouted that out.
I think who's their quarterback? Number?
Can't see. They were so tightly bunched. So we'll have to
find
get
out
a
who's
look
the
at that
QB tonight for those guys. It looks like
number 4. Looks
4,
like
and I'm
Merrick Metcalf.
Moncrief, Marco Moncrief. They have got a full. It's almost like a V formation.
Whoop! We got a flag on the play. Looks like one of the Wildcats jumped off sides.
Dropping some laundry down there. You know what? Their offensive hook looks like you remember we used to play electric football. You used to line them up in a V. That's kind of what it looks like, actually.
Here we go. We got encroachment, which is a fancy name for offsides.
You got to be a certain age to understand what electric football was, and if you don't know what it was, then you probably it's fine.
Second down, 3 to go. Wildcats on defense. Chargers on offense. We'll double check to make sure that's Moncrief as a quarterback.
It looks like number 4. It does look like Moncrief. Yeah, it is number 4, JR.
42 with the pitch.
That would be, of course. Well, they're calling Carlos Williams. I thought it was 42 myself, but
45 Williams. Well, I had heard somebody told me earlier that number 4 was changed.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to double check.
So we're not sure if that's Moncrief at all.
We're going to call him Moncrief.
Okay.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 for the Chargers. Wildcats defense been pretty stingy on this opening drive for the Chargers.
It's number 4. Is that Moncrief? Oh. Still trying to get some
Chargers
information.
Still in that tight formation. I don't know what you'd call that. Number 45 goes in motion. Handoff on the inside. Wildcats stack him up. It looks like the second effort got him over the 30 and will get him the first down.
4:21 and the first quarter of action. The Chargers on the charge. 7-0 right now, and we keep it going at 4:21.
7-0 Wildcats, that is. So that is a first down for the Chargers. The second effort got him over the 30-yard line out to the 31 for a first down. So the Wildcats looking to stop the Chargers. 1st and 10, approaching the 4-minute mark here in the opening quarter. Homecoming 2012. Stick around for our halftime festivities. We'll show you the court. So again, number 24 is trying to sneak out. Nice job right there by Marty Gianola.
Moncrief
number
gets
17.
stopped behind. Moncrief gets stopped behind the line, and that's who we know is Moncrief.
Number 17, Marty Gianola, came over his left side and met the quarterback in the backfield, regardless of who he is. Number 4, that's a 4-yard loss, going to bring up a 2nd down and 14. The Chargers in an unconventional, very tight formation, and looks like they're a predominantly running team.
I mean, you could see that almost break out loose if they could penetrate a line there, because they stack up pretty well.
Okay, now they're in the shotgun. This first time they've been in a passing formation. 2nd down, 13. Snaps a little bit high. Fumble on the play.
Cats
it's
like
still open.
Cats got
all
it back.
over it. Number 78, Piper. I believe that's Piper Thaler. Thaler with the recovery.
And you got to enjoy that one as a Wildcats pick up on a turnover by the Chargers down in their end. 3:09, and I tell you, the Wildcats are back on the offensive plunge.
Wildcats, Piper Thaler, that's one of the reasons he's a captain. He was alert, found that ball on the ground and jumped on it, covered it up. It's real slippery out there. It's real wet, but Piper covered it up. So the Wildcats start 1st and 10 on the 30 or 27-yard line of Southfield. Wellington under center. Hands the ball off. Nope, fakes it. Rolls to his right. Throws the ball. Got an open receiver. 46.
That's
and he dropped it. Let's see what they're ruling on the play. They're ruling an incomplete pass.
Christopher Lavender,
the tight end, had the ball.
And they did
looks like he was juggling it a little bit and then dropped it. So a break for the Wildcats could have easily been called a catch and a fumble. Nice break for the Wildcats there. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 10.
I looked down there. I thought it was Lavender. It was Lavender.
Yeah. That's not the color either.
No, I understand.
So it's going to bring up again 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Wildcats after the turnover by Southfield Lathrop. Hand off to Logan. Logan over the right side. Looked like a little confusion on the play. Looks like the referee stopped the play, so there's no play there. There's a flag on the field. Offsides by the Chargers. Going to bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats.
2:58. We go to the end of the quarter, and the Cats have domineered this one. And I tell you, 7-0 fashion right now. And personal foul. I just heard that.
Yeah, it's going to be a 2nd down and 5 for the Wildcats. Glacier Wellington comes up under center, looks over the D. Hands the ball off to Logan. Logan over to the left side. Lots of room. Logan
all the
way into the end zone. Nope. Absolutely. That is Liam Logan from 23 yards out. Liam Logan on a touchdown. So, Liam, that's his 2nd touchdown of the evening. He went in virtually untouched, Jim.
2:52, 13-0. What a way to be homecoming. You were on the road. You came back home, and you're doing it at the Oxford Stadium tonight.
Well, last week, Jim, the Wildcats went to Southfield with hopes of winning, and they took it real hard. They took a beating of 49-7, I believe it was. So the Wildcats are ready for revenge. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is up
How
and
many,
good.
How many Southfield teams do we have in the league? Is it
Well,
two?
there's Southfield and Southfield Lathrop.
Okay, and you have Farmington and Farmington,
We got
Harrison.
Farmington, Harrison, and North Farmington.
Wow, a lot of Farmington in there.
Yeah, so you got 3 Farmington teams and 2 Southfield teams.
So Cats are making a challenge back here on, as I say, they're in homecoming 2012, 14-0 at 2:52.
Well, the Wildcats took advantage of the fumble, and on a wet field, they jumped on top of it, covered it up nicely. So
2:52, 14-0.
Wildcats.
And they'll get ready to kick off again to, of course, our Chargers. Far back in the deep for the Chargers. It looks like they're number 20, I think it's 24, and number 5, number 24 for the Chargers, of course. Adrian Church, who always lines up back there. Number 5, Alan Clark for the Chargers in the backfield.
Josh Nelson to kick the ball off. Wildcats off to a quick start here in the first quarter today with a 14-0 lead. Great job by the Wildcats.
Got to enjoy that on Friday night after a long week of, I know what you had to do when you're doing all that pep rally stuff or homecoming stuff.
Touchback for the Wildcats, or for the Chargers.
And you see all of them, they do not stop. They keep it going, and they run all the way down to the end. You got to appreciate that. I mean, they didn't give up on the coverage at all.
Coach Raleigh's got this team fired up. Coach Raleigh's assistants are Dave Brown, Derek Osborne, Kyle Raleigh, and Billy Keenis.
And you know it's going to be good luck when you see Bud wearing the yellow pants that he's wore for like 25 years.
25? Let's go 35.
35? He had the yellow pants, but okay.
As far as I know, he's worn for every game he's ever coached.
Oh, there you go. I think he has. We have somebody up here from Southfield Lathrop. The guy says he watched him. I went, yeah, I think he has.
I hope so. All right, Southfield with their second possession of the evening.
But I wouldn't ask him.
Moncrief in the backfield, now in the shotgun. Snaps good. Moncrief over the left
And
side.
he gets
Hit,
popped
and
for a fumble.
He fumbles the ball.
They get it back.
Southfield jumped on it quickly. Nice job in the backfield.
Moncrief, he is getting up slow too. He took a powerful hit there, and he definitely is getting up kind of slow.
I didn't get to see who made the hit, but that was a nice hit. And he was pitching the ball at the same time, so it was a obvious fumble and a good heads-up play by the Southfield player to jump on top of it. So the Southfield Lathrop Chargers are back to the 11-yard line, going to bring up a second down and 19. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to wish the best of luck to one of our cheerleaders. She sustained an injury during the warm-up. Melina D'Alessandro, we wish you the best of luck and hope everything works out just fine for you.
Yeah, Melina, everybody here wishing you well. And, hey, sorry your homecoming got a little bit damper. Hey, we got a bit.
Southfield up the middle.
That should be
nice
Adrian.
Tackle.
I think that's Adrian Church.
28 with a nice tackle. That's Brendan Orr. Brendan stopped the first down.
Church on the run for the Chargers.
Going to bring up a third down and 6. 5.5 to 6 yards. So the Wildcats on their second stint on defense.
And once again, going back to our cheerleader, we wish you luck, and hopefully everything's going to work out for you. I know you spoke to her father, and I guess he said it's.
Yeah, she suffered an injury. She slipped and banged her head on the bleachers, so I'm sure she'll be just fine.
Yeah, these bleachers are slippery.
The Southfield Lathrop Chargers in the shotgun. Good pressure by the Wildcats. Got him in the
got the ball
backfield.
still. He's in trouble.
Good job by the Wildcats in the backfield, disrupting and breaking that play. Going to bring up a fourth down and long. Going to force the Chargers to punt the ball.
59 ticks on the clock. We go to the second quarter of action. The clock is continuing to run, obviously.
Number 28, Brennan Orr, goes back to receive the punt.
We're at 50 now. The clock still continues to run. They might get a play out of here before that happens. 43 ticks. 14-0. The Cats lead it here in the first quarter of action.
Okay, the Wildcats going to get the ball back one more time here in the first quarter.
31 ticks.
Southfield back to kick.
They may get called for too much time here.
Snap is good. Boy,
and we got flag on the play.
Looked like there might have been holding in the backfield. Wildcats got great field position, but The clock has stopped with the flag on the field.
17 ticks on the clock right now, 14-0. The Wildcats do lead it. They got the ball back. They'll probably get one or two plays off before they flip to the other end.
Let's see what the flag is. I believe it's against Southfield.
They are talking to the Southfield team, though. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
they're going to check it off against Southfield, and Bud's going to make them kick again. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we got a cold, wet, rainy evening. I think the rain's really subsided now, but the field is wet.
It's definitely.
If this was a grass field, it would be almost unplayable, the amount of rain we got in the last 2 to 3 hours. But because we got this outstanding turf, and I was talking to Mr. Keenest before the game, and he said this is better turf than the Detroit Lions have.
You got another flag on the play. I'm not sure.
Another flag, illegal procedure.
Southfield player a little confused on why that happened.
Yep.
So
it's a young Southfield team, and they're learning. They're taking their lumps.
Should get the Lions to come up here one time and play on the field one night.
I don't know. We'll reserve all our comments about the Lions as respect to Mr. Keenest.
I love the Lions. I wear my Honolulu blue every Sunday. Somebody's wearing their Honolulu blue now in the booth.
Absolutely.
And that is Honolulu blue. That's what they call it.
4th down, 12 to go for Southfield. They're going to pick up the flag. They're going to wave it off.
17 ticks on the clock.
So Chargers ready to punt the ball. Back to receive it is Brennan Orr. It's a bad snap. The Wildcats in.
He's off to the
punter's
run.
off, trying to run. Nice job there by the Wildcats. Be ready. Liam Logan having a big homecoming game. Tackles him at the 5-yard line.
Keba Smith on the he was the kicker, and he did a smart thing. I mean, obviously grabbed the ball and didn't,
Okay, here's the replay. You see he dropped the ball there, getting pushed out of the pocket there by number 25, and there's Liam Logan at the 5-yard line to make the tackle. Great job. Good hustle by Liam Logan. Liam already has 2 touchdowns and now a big tackle at the 5-yard line.
Smart play, though, by Keba Smith for of course, the Chargers. 11 ticks on the clock, and Oxford's back on the offensive charge.
Number 10 hands the ball off to number 19, Logan. Logan over the right side. Logan pushes in.
Touchdown.
And let's wait for the official signal. There it is, a touchdown. Liam Logan for touchdown number 3 for the Wildcats and for himself in the first quarter.
At 8 seconds on the play there, they got it going at 11. They're back down to 3.9 seconds. They will kick it off again while they'll go for the extra point here. 21-0. Now it gets to 35-0. The clock continues to run. I'm not saying we're a long way from there, but just a reminder that the clock does continue to run if they end up getting up to 35, a deficit between any team.
Okay, Nelson on to kick the extra point. He's been 2 for 2 so far tonight, and up again and good. 3 for 3 for Nelson on extra points. So Liam Logan making a case for player of the game. The Oxford Community TV player of the game. That's a new thing that we just started.
I'm not sure what we'll give for the player of the game, but 21-0 at 3.9 seconds.
So the Wildcats, last week they were frustrated. They didn't play well. They turned the ball over a bunch, and the Southfield team put a lick into them. So you know what? I'm sure they had a great week of practice. They came into this game well prepared, and they're playing very well so far at a very high level today.
Obviously.
So the Wildcats find themselves on top with 3.9 seconds to go in the first quarter. 21 unanswered points, 2 touchdowns after Southfield Lathrup Charger turnovers. Liam Logan with 3 touchdowns and a huge tackle at the 5-yard line on a botched punt. So the Wildcats ready to kick off. Josh Nelson back, number 1, with the boot. His first 2 have been into the back of the end zone, so no run back. This one's a little bit shorter. The Chargers come out. That's number 24, does a nice little spin move, gets out to the 20 and fumbles the ball again. Let's see who they say. Southfield's got the ball. That was number 24, Adrian Church. Did a little spin move, got popped, and the ball came free, but 54 recovered the fumble for Southfield. So nice job by the Southfield team to recover that ball. But they're going to start on the 16-yard line. So the Wildcats just really pushing hard on these turnovers. Forced 2 of them already and got 2 touchdowns. So that's going to be the end of the first quarter with the Wildcats on the top, 21-0. So, ladies and gentlemen, homecoming so far has been a big success. We'd like to ask you to stick around and watch the halftime. The band will be playing, and we're going to show you the homecoming celebration, and we'll be crowning the king and queen for homecoming tonight, live on the air here at the stadium on the blue turf at Wildcat Stadium. Jim.
On what channel?
OCCTV.org. No, that's not the channel.
I know.
That's the
Community
website.
TV. I know.
See, you got to quit eating so many hot dogs before the game.
You told me I had to eat a lot of hot dogs, so I'd pay for this stuff. Okay. And what
a great crowd we have here tonight. The stands are as full as any game that we've had all year. Behind the press box, the kids are congregating around out there, and there's just tons of them. So even though it's been kind of iffy weather, there's a great crowd here for homecoming tonight.
And we got our great team on the field covering the game. Again, another rainy, cool night. Our camera crew down there and our control booth. Our control booth, I'm telling you, looks like to be reckoned with any TV station I've ever seen, JR.
Moncrief hands the ball off. Didn't get a chance to see who it was. Looks like number 24, Church, into the pile for about a 1-yard gain. So the Chargers are going to start the second quarter, 2nd and 9. Adrian Church is their featured running back, 5'9", 185-pound junior.
11:30 as the clock continues to run, 21-0. The Wildcats seem to have taken control of the game.
Okay, number 4, Moncrief in the backfield, looks over the D. 45 in motion is Carlos Williams. Moncrief rolls out. The ball's knocked in the air by number 54 for the Wildcats. That's Michael Tusky. Tusky with a big knockdown there. It looked like he almost looked up to going to intercept it. That was a great play by Tusky. Going to force a 3rd down and 9. So far, there's only been 1 first down for the Chargers. Wildcat defense is playing outstanding football out there tonight.
Cannot beat that. I tell you, a great night for the Cats and a great night to usher in our homecoming and the homecoming court and all the festivities that go along with that. A lot of the things that went on this week. Freshmen, they're...
We got a play getting ready to happen, Jim, and then you can update us on what happened all week.
Okay, no problem.
We got Moncrief getting ready to take the snap. He's in the shotgun. It's the 3rd down and 9. Southfield offense can't get on track so far. Defense playing well. Good snap. Moncrief ready to throw. Throws the ball. Looks like there's going to be a pass interference on the play. That's number 10, Wellington. Looked like he hit the receiver just a little bit early. So what happened this week, Jim?
Well, I'm just saying they had a homecoming theme of the week with superheroes. The freshmen, they dedicated themselves to Superman. The sophomores were Spider-Man, Captain America for the juniors, Batman for the seniors, and the faculty, they got to be the Hulk. So
the Hulk.
So a lot of superheroes you're going to see at halftime here with the floats and all that.
Well, and the parade downtown was a raving success. The street was lined up, even though the weather was bad, so there was a lot of people downtown.
That's great. Always good to see that, and they make their march up. Was it Oxford Road they come up?
They come up Oxford Road, yep.
That's cool.
They congregate at the Methodist Church in downtown Oxford, and then they come down Burdick, make a left at Oxford Road, and bring her on up. So that's going to result in the first down for the Chargers, their second of the game. 1st and 10, ball on the 27-yard line. Second quarter, 11 minutes to go. 11:03. Zebras are going to talk this over. A little confusion on the field.
Yeah.
Once again, Jim's right. We want to congratulate, thank, and tell the young camera crew, the control board, everybody in that young class learning some great valuable lessons on what they're doing.
What I'm going to tell you, I went to Specs Howard, and I mean these down there, they run this place like a professional operation, and it is a professional operation. I mean, we're up here calling the game, and we're getting everything on the video screen. So I'm just going to say thanks again, guys.
1st and 10, ball on the 27. Now they move the ball up. Moncrief on the carry, brought down by number 24 and number 25 for the Wildcats.
10:54 and 21-0. We're in second quarter action here.
John Patrick was the tackler for the Wildcats. They lost a yard. They're going to bring up a 2nd down and 10.
Now, JR, will Bud maybe throw in a secondary quarterback on this one? Or
No, not for a while yet. He's got too much to play for. Got to get timing right. Got to get everything. Maybe late in the third and fourth quarter. And there's a lot of ball game. I don't want to make it sound like Wildcats got this one in the bag yet, but you won't see any changes. You'll have your number ones out there for at least 3 quarters of this game.
Oh, somebody almost jumped on that one.
Moncrief rolls out to his. Nope, that's number 5. It's a different quarterback. Number 5 is Alan Clark for the Chargers. Clark on the carry. Got maybe a yard. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 12. So the Chargers shaking it up a little bit.
9:47, 21 zip is the score we sit on here at the stadium tonight.
Wildcats on defense, Chargers on offense. Chargers have struggled to move the ball against this tough Wildcat defense so far. In the shotgun formation, the Chargers, number 4, Moncrief. Low snap, he bobbles it. He's in trouble. He got all sorts of Wildcats in the backfield.
And they are continuing to shove him to the paint. And it looks like it might be a fumble, but I think they might have blew it.
No, his progress was halted, and if he dropped the ball, it's certainly going to stay with the Chargers.
And Chargers recovered it anyway, 77.
So here's a replay. You'll see that they fumbled the ball, and a host of Wildcats were right there on top of him. So, yeah, he let the ball go after he was already tackled, so not a problem.
I think the Wildcats were taking him to South Oxford, actually.
Yeah. So it's 4th down for the Chargers. They're in punt formation. Last time they went to punt, the kicker couldn't handle the snap. Wildcats took advantage, tackled him on the 5-yard line. Liam Logan, next play, Logan in for a touchdown. Looks like he bobbled that one, but he did get it off. It's a good kick for Chargers.
Taking a Charger
all the
bounce.
way down to the 20-yard line.
You couldn't ask for nothing better than that.
That was a huge kick for the Chargers. They were moving the ball backwards on offense, and yet that kick puts the Wildcats all the way down to their 21-yard line.
You always say blue does do good for the turf. I mean, on kick returns.
Huh?
Did you always say the blue always was generous to the other team?
Oh, kind to the other, yes.
Yeah.
The blue turf has always been
Didn't I just say it right or what?
I don't know what you said.
I was mumbling there, I guess, for a minute.
The blue turf has always been kind to its guests. No question about that. So the Wildcats are going to have the ball, 1st and 10 on the 21-yard line. Second quarter, 8:26 to go. Wildcats on top, 21-0. Glacier Wellington hands the ball off. Logan again. Logan with lots of room and another big run. Liam Logan all the way out just shy of the 40-yard line. Liam Logan with a 15-yard run.
That'll give them the first down, 8:19, and they're on the charge once again.
Liam Logan, watch him go over the right side here. Tries to cut it back. Gets all the way out to the 39-yard line. Liam having a great homecoming game so far today. Going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball in the 39-yard line. They're headed to the south end zone to try to put them up by a better score than 21-0. Glacier Wellington looks over the D. Hands the ball off to Logan again. Logan over the right side with another solid 5-yard gainer. Liam Logan really been running well the last few games at home.
Yes.
I didn't get a chance to see the away game. But they had a lot of turnovers, and that'll always spell doom.
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 D-O-O-M. Doom.
Doom. 2nd down, 4 to go. Wildcats on the move. Ball just shy of the 45-yard line. Glacier Wellington brings him to the line. Hands the ball off to the up back, number 45, Adorn. Adorn does some twisting and turning.
I think he might
and
have
gets
got
the
the
ball
first down.
just shy of the 50, which will give him a first down. Nice run, good hard run by Adorn, number 45.
1st and 10, 7:16 here, second quarter action, and the Cats have got a commanding lead right now, 21-0.
It's Zach Adorn following up in his brother's footsteps. Nick. Zach is a top-flight boxer after the football season is over.
You are like a walking encyclopedia, my friend.
Just call me Cliff Clavin if you must.
Okay.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Wellington pumps up the throw. He's got a wide open receiver downfield.
Got it.
And a nice catch by number 26. That's Anderson. Anderson into the end zone. A 50-yard pass play for the Oxford Wildcats. You don't hear that very often.
And Wellington was actually in trouble. He was getting popped on the backfield right when he was letting the ball go.
Wellington was under duress, no question, and he threw the ball out. Watch this. Wellington does a good job, keeps his cool, getting pressured, pulls the ball up, fires it. Look at the catch by Anderson here. Nice job. Anderson stays in bounds, fights off the one tackler, and goes in for a touchdown on homecoming.
27-0 right now. They'll go maybe up on the board again after this extra point. We do mention if it gets to 35, the clock continues to run. That is the rules by the MHSAA, I believe that's what it is.
The Michigan High School Athletic Association.
Yes, exactly.
Now, Jim, I don't know if you know this or not, but last year Kyle Anderson would have had a great junior year, but on the way to a team dinner, the van he was driving got struck by another car.
Okay.
And he was in an accident. We lost him for the rest of the season. So he's out here, and that's a great way to get back into the season and getting a touchdown on homecoming.
On a play like that, I mean, a 50-yard, oh, my God.
Well, you don't see many 50-yard pass plays in the Oxford Wildcat repertoire.
That was surprising, I tell you. I'm sure there's going to be some people watching that one.
Absolutely. The Wildcats, 27-0, looking to go on 28-0. Oh, we got a little movement at the line. So we're going to re-spot this one and start it over. So once again, the Wildcats, Liam Logan with 3 touchdowns and some real fine runs tonight. And then a nice pass play, Wellington to Anderson for 50 yards. And he threw the ball from the 45-yard line to the 20.
While he was
threw the ball,
yeah.
On the run, almost 30 yards.
And you got to hand it to Lathrup. They were pressuring the offense, and they had him in trouble. He was in trouble in the backfield. Lofted that ball away, and Oxford came away with a TD.
So here we go. They'll line them up again. Wildcats looking to get their extra point, go up 28-0. Snap's good, ball's down. Josh Nelson's kick. Off to the left.
No good.
No good. So 27-0 Wildcats, 6:48 to go before the half. Stick around again while we do our halftime celebration with the band and the king and queen crowning for the Wildcats.
Go. The crowning achievement.
Jim, do we have a list of who's in the homecoming court this year?
I'm not sure if I have that. I have. I can tell you what happened through the week.
Oh, yeah. I thought we talked about that.
Monday was class T-shirts. Modern Day Hero Day was Tuesday. Cape Day, that would have been your favorite on Wednesday.
Absolutely. I like cake.
Cape, not cake. Cape. You had to wear a cape, okay?
Oh, I see.
My boss would probably like the class Superhero Day. That's when all these superheroes were walking around. And then what do you think Friday was? Just I want you to take a guess. What was Friday?
Friday was Batman Day.
No, it's been the same for like ever.
Blue and Gold Day?
You got it, brother.
That's
Blue and Gold Day.
And I'm a Nicorian guy.
And he's, exactly. You got to hand it to the Mr. Yep.
All right, so the Wildcats. Josh Nelson getting ready to kick the ball off. Wildcats on top 27-0. Just an outstanding performance so far by the offense. And let's, say how great a job the defense is doing so far, pitching a shutout. Speaking of pitching, we'd like to congratulate our Detroit Tigers for making the playoffs and
the Triple Crown with Miguel Cabrera.
Mr. Cabrera.
What a great guy.
What do you call a guy that's got the Triple Crown?
What?
Mr. 24, Adrian Church with the ball.
I know what Mr. Illich is going to call him expensive next year.
No, he's already expensive. All right, Adrian Church gets the ball out just shy of the 20-yard line. That's where the Chargers will take over, down 27-0. Offense just hasn't got on track so far tonight. 2 turnovers. And really, I think only 1 first down so far, and that was or 2 first downs. 1 was on a penalty. So Chargers need to get the offensive charge mounted because the Wildcat offense is running on all 8 cylinders right now. Liam Logan running well.
And you got to hand it. I mean, if you look at our line over here in the Chargers, I mean, they are having to pull a lot of double duty over there, and the fatigue factor alone. I mean, you say that's what Oxford does. It just wears you down.
Yeah, Oxford pounds the rock. They got a big squad. They can play a number of players. So here we go. Here goes the Chargers. In motion, number 45. Goes over to the right side.
I go back to that game you and Jake called, the Farmington Hills Harrison game, and, I mean, amazing stuff there. But Oxford is great for pounding down the endurance of the other team.
Yeah, they hit the opponent hard. Where is Jake Ben? Haven't seen him in a couple games.
We're not worried about that because I'm here now.
That's my point. Where's Jake?
I don't know. We haven't seen him. I think he's busy.
Okay, 2 yard on a.
I think he's
on
covering
gainer.
hockey in Switzerland or something.
Wildcats on defense. Chargers on offense. Moncrief under center. 45 Williams in motion. And he charges into that line. Carlos Williams does for another 2 yard gain. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6.
5:45 here in the second quarter of action.
Once again, we want to wish speedy recovery and hope everything goes well for Melina D'Alessandro. She was a cheerleader that got hurt here earlier tonight. Her mom and dad are very active in the school and volunteering and working with stuff, so we wish you the best of luck. Going to bring a 3rd down and 6 for the Chargers. Wildcats defense looking to keep them off the board. Fakes a handoff one way, and in the backfield is number 73 trying to tackle the entire offensive backfield. That's Logan Money. Wildcats, again, their defense causes a 3 yard loss. Going to bring up a 4th down and 10.
Jaron, you talk about, with the cheerleader there. The cheerleaders they're still out here, and they're doing their great job out here cheering the Oxford Wildcats on. And I know they're thinking about their friend, and, I mean, it's got to be emotional too. So, hey, we want to pass a winning salute on to our cheerleaders down there for doing a great job and bringing.
Hey, Jim, look, they're on this TV screen.
I saw that.
All right.
Isn't that amazing?
Okay, here's a good snap. Or is it? Snap is good. Punt is blocked.
Oh, wow.
Wildcats doing everything right tonight. Blocked.
Was that who blocked that? Let's see if
we'll see if we can take a look and see who it was. It looks like it was number 32 that might have got the block there. So the Wildcats, that might have been Kyle Reason.
This would actually put them up. Wait, hold on.
Wildcats are up 27-0. So 7, Jim. Do your best math.
We got a point shy.
Let me get your shoes off.
Okay, we got a point shy because they missed that extra point,
2,
though.
Okay. So the Wildcats with the ball, 1st and 10.
If they go in,
1st and goal from the 7 yard line.
It'll be a normal clock if they get in and even score, because that would make it only 34-0. And again, that would be a break for the Chargers.
Logan deep in the backfield. Hand off to Logan over the left side. Hit at the line. Breaks one tackle, but keeps moving. Liam Logan running hard. He wants that 4th touchdown.
Great defensive stance down there by the Chargers as they hold them off to 2nd and 6.
4 minutes to go here in the opening half. Homecoming 2012.
Now I'm gonna run off, and I got to go do a little bit of an errand here at halftime. And look who stopped by. It's Rod
Charles. Second down 5 second goal from the 5. Liam Logan does a couple of shifty moves. Does he get in? He does. Liam Logan for the touchdown. Liam Logan's 4th touchdown of the afternoon. Wildcats find themselves on top 33-0. 3:48 to go. Replay right here. Watch Logan. He gets hit and stacked up, but he keeps those legs moving and pushes into the end zone. And look at that graphic up there. 27-0 for the Wildcats.
Exactly.
Now 33-0, looking to go 34-0.
Clock will continue on normal, as it will only be a 1-point deficit. He missed from down here a minute ago. And he does put the period at the end of the sentence. 3:48, they go up on the board, 34-0. It stays within a normal clock for the Southfield Lathrup Chargers, as that will be a break, as the clock can very well be an enemy to them if it keeps continuing to run. So the Chargers really need to get down here, get something going on the offensive charge, and get it in the end zone. Otherwise, they're going to find themselves in a really bad situation if Oxford goes in one more time.
Jim?
Did I paint that well?
No.
Why?
They're already in a bad situation. They're down 34-0.
I'm just saying.
Well,
you can make lemon pie out of lemons, or just you can eat lemons.
I don't know about lemon pie or nothing else. I just know that Southfield's down 34-0. They're already in a heap of trouble.
They need to get down to the end zone. They need to score, so that'll keep the clock at a normal
rate. You got
rate.
your Southfield Lathrup Charger underwear on?
No, I do not. But I'm just trying to paint the both sides of the picture. You know.
No.
We're
a hometown broadcasting booth. We don't paint a good side for the other guys.
Okay, well.
We want to see the Wildcats do well. We want to see the other team. We want to beat their best.
As long as we're winning.
Oh, the ball goes right through his hands and into the end zone.
Would that be a touchdown?
And it's a touchback.
Okay.
Nope, just a touchback. As long as
that
he
would
covers
be
it in there.
number 20. Was that 24 there?
Yes, that's Adrian Church.
He's their main offensive guy in the back.
He's their main offensive weapon so far, and so far that offensive weapon has not done well. So the Wildcats, with 3:43 to go here in the opening half of football, second quarter, are up 34-0. Wildcats have done it all today. They blocked punts. They have scored 4 rushing touchdowns and a 50-yard pass play.
I can't imagine it was, when you say it was a great week for practice, I'm sure it was a tough week of practice for these guys.
Make no mistake about it. When you're coming off of a loss like they did against Southfield this last week, there was nothing easy about the practice that they had to go through this week. And they are responding incredibly well.
I don't think they want to have a bad week this week. So
Absolutely.
I think they just figured it'd be easier to win, you know?
So it's first down for the Chargers. Ball on the 20-yard line.
3:43.
Chargers take the ball over the right side. Looks like they might have fumbled it.
Yeah,
Nothing seems to work well for the Chargers at this point.
It almost seems though, I mean, as I say, I know they're not doing very well, but they're the same type of offense. They're like a pound the rock down the middle.
Well, certainly a run-first offense. There's no question about that. And, you know, it's a young team. It's a young. I don't know how long the coaching staff's been together, but they certainly should be learning as they're going. So Wildcats, 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the opening half.
Band's already gathered on the far end of the field. They're ready to go for a great celebration. They always have a great musical renditions and everything they do. You do not have to stray away. Maybe have somebody in the other room pop you up some popcorn and bring a beverage of choice in, and you can watch a great show all the way to its conclusion. We do not stop it here. Again, we're definitely great to have our camera crew here. And we have one gentleman who's up on the roof. He's just braving the cold, and I'm going to go get some gloves for him, I think, here in a minute.
Yeah, that's nice of you there, Jim.
I know. I'm telling you, the young man up there, he's running a great camera up there. It just gets to be cold on top of this press box.
Been there, done that. Couple flags on the play. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the opening half. I didn't see the play.
Thought we had these guys mic'd a while back.
Yeah, I don't know if it's working tonight because of the weather.
Oh, is that what it was? I want to take this time to thank my broadcast partner and cohort in crime is J.R. Lathner, who paints you a great picture. I know he loves doing it, but I'm telling you, he actually points out a lot of great things that you wouldn't even know about the game here. And to top it all off, he is a transposed green and white Lake Orion Dragon to Oxford, and he's part of the boosters. And he also does double duty because he's got people coming up here from the concession stands asking questions while he's on the air. So, J.R. Lathner, I put a salute out to you, my friend.
Thank you, Jim. Look at that crowd. That crowd is fantastic. Iffy, cold, snotty, ugly fall Michigan weather. I kind of like it personally.
Everybody's bundled up down here.
Look at that crowd. It's a great crowd, and they're not going anywhere.
Nope. They're all got their Oxford wearables on, and they are down right here below us, and they are watching a great football game. Well, a great football game if you're a blue and gold Oxford Wildcat fan.
Wildcats up 34-0 with 2:40 to go in the first half. Been a lot of delay here. We got some penalties, and we had some discussion with the referees. So here we go. It's going to bring a 3rd down and 13 for the Chargers.
2:39.
Off to the right side. A little bit of room there, about a 4-yard gain. Wildcats stop them. Going to force a 4th down. And here's been a big adventure each time that the Southfield Chargers, Lathrup Chargers, have tried to punt the ball. It's kind of been an adventure for them.
It's been kind of their enemy, if you'd say.
Absolutely.
They had that one good punt down here where it ran down here to the 20, and, I mean, that was a pretty good loss.
That was a great punt. Absolutely.
But that's been about it for them.
The last time they punted the ball, it was a blocked punt. Next play, Liam Logan took it into the end zone. So let's see what happens here. 1 minute, 50 seconds to go. Here comes the snap. Here comes the snap. Here comes the snap. There's the snap, and it's good. Punter gets it, and the whistle on the play.
Looks like we had illegal motion down there.
Yep. It's a dead ball foul, illegal motion.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, illegal motion at $1:39 here in the end of the half here as we go to the locker room. they'll go to the locker room. You stay right there. We got a great halftime celebration coming up. And once again, it is awesome to have you aboard on Homecoming 2012. And great to have JR with us here bringing you the game along with all our dedicated video students and video personnel.
Okay, here comes the snap. The snap is low. He bobbles it. He's down on a knee, and he does get it off. Great job by the punter there.
That's number 80.
And he got off a great kick. There's no question. That was a huge play for Southfield Lathrup. The Chargers could have found themselves in real trouble back there. Yeah. But the kicker, who is?
Keba Smith, and he actually helped him out last time where he grabbed onto the ball and when he bobbled it. So he's not getting very good snaps, it looks like, and poor Keba Smith is doing the best he can to hold off, and he ended up getting that kickoff. And
well, that was, where he got the ball was on the 5-yard line, and look at where the Wildcats are going to take it. They're on their own 34, so it was a huge kick.
They're going to have to practice that snap between him and, as I say, Keba Smith. I was going to say something about the Southfield defense, but it looks like a lot of the players double duty, so the fatigue factor must be wearing on them right now.
1:17 to go. Second quarter, Wildcats. Liam Logan again picking and choosing his spots right there. Got a 5-yard gain. Liam is having an outstanding ball game here for Homecoming 2012. 1 minute to go. They're in a hurry-up offense. Logan would sure like to have another touchdown this half by the looks of it. He runs over the left side. Hit, and nice tackle there by number 45. That's Williams again, Carlos Williams. That was 15,
46, the clock continues to run, JR. I'm not sure they're going to get another one off, and it's not really the clock.
Oh, yeah, they got lots of time to get a couple plays off here, Jim. Third down, first down play stops the clock, so there's the first down. The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go. So the Wildcats trying to get another punch in here before the half. And, some might say that's running up the score, but in reality, what it is there's going to be a time when you need to score with that kind of time left. So you're practicing for that opportunity right now. So 33 seconds to go.
I think our officials are trying to use their audio.
Yep. See what they're calling here. Officials got the clock stopped, trying to get something done.
They're trying to get attention to the score.
I think they want some time run off the clock. They want 27 seconds on the clock, so
not sure.
We got Sparty Bob over there running the clock for the Wildcats. 27 seconds to go here for the Wildcats in the opening half of Homecoming 2012.
And the clock continues to roll down.
Rolls out to his right. Wellington with the keeper on his own. Wellington up over the 50. Down to the 40.
Boy, wow.
Wellington with a nice run and got a first down.
14
stopping the
ticks.
clock with 14.7 seconds to go.
14 ticks in the, I tell you.
Wellington keeps the ball here himself. Now look at what happens after he's hit. There he's hit. Outside the 40. Gets over the 45. Keeps pushing. Keeps driving. Here we go. Back to live action. Wellington throws the ball down to Anderson.
Almost intercepted.
Incomplete pass. Leaves 4 seconds left to go here in the opening half.
Number 34, the Chargers, was down on the coverage. That was Wesley Irby. 4.9 seconds. 34-0. The Cats will go into the locker room. I guess they're going to talk about doing the same thing. Chargers are going to have a little bit of a conference, I would think. And then you got halftime on the way. So pop yourself up some popcorn. Maybe go get a beverage of choice. And our team of videographers will bring you the halftime.
Jim, we're going to try a field goal here.
We are going to try a field goal.
That's a 62-yarder for Josh Nelson. Let's see what he can do. It's marked, 45, 47, 57-yarder. Going to be quite short. Now he can run this back. So the Wildcats got to be ready for this. Bending line, forces him back inside.
And he fumbled it.
No, he didn't fumble it.
I thought
He's
he
running.
did. Okay.
Now he fumbled it. But I think he was just trying to hand it off to his teammates. So that's going to end the first half. So as Jim said, get some popcorn, get a beverage of your choice. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around and watch our halftime celebration.
34-0, and we'll pick you up at halftime on OCTV. Check it out at OCCTV.org. We're back to pick up the second half after halftime.